DSS identifies key politicians plotting to set up interim government ahead of May 29 handover to Tinubu. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we put hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Ahead of the May 29 handover of the Department of State Services, DSS has confirmed some politicians move to install an interim government. This was disclosed in a statement released by the spokesperson of the security agency on Wednesday, 29 March. The DSS warned those behind the plot and expressed its support for President Buhari's commitment to handing over to President-elect Bola Tinubu on May 29th. The Department of State Services, DSS, says has confirmed the clandestine plot by some politicians to install an interim government. President Muhammad Buhari is scheduled to hand over to the President-elect Bola Tinubu on May 29th. However, some politicians have been asking the President not to swear Tinubu in, as they argue that the election won by the All Progressive Congress APC candidate was not credible. In a statement released on Wednesday, March 29th, the spokesperson of the Department of State Services, Peter Afunanya, said secret police have indeed confirmed moves by some politicians to prevent Tinubu from taking over President Buhari. The statement read in part, the Department of State Services DSS had identified some key players on the plot to form an interim government of Nigeria. The services consider the plot being pursued by these entrenched interests as not only an aberration but a mischievous way to set aside the constitution and undermine the rule of law, as well plunge the country into an avoidable crisis. The illegality is totally unacceptable in a democracy and to peace-loving Nigerians. This is even more so that the machination is taking place after the peaceful conduct of the elections in most parts of the country. Interim government, how the politicians are planning to execute the plan, DSS. Meanwhile, the DSS said interim government planners have held many meetings where they hatched how to carry out the plot. The security agency said that unnamed politicians are considering sponsoring endless violent mass protests in major cities to warrant a declaration of state of emergency. They are also planning to obtain frivolous court injunctions to forestall the inauguration of a new executive administration and legislative houses at the federal and state levels. We are in support of Buhari's plan to hand over on May 29th, DSS. Meanwhile, condemning the plot, DSS said it supports President Muhammad Buhari avowed commitment to a hitch-free handover and will assiduously work in this direction. The agency said it also supports the Presidential Transition Council and such other related bodies in the state, adding that it will collaborate with them and the sister security and law enforcement agencies to ensure seamless inauguration come May 29th. The DSS equally warned those organizing to thwart democracy in this country to retract from the devious schemes and orchestrations. Stakeholders, notably judicial authorities, media and civil society, are enjoined to be watchful and cautious to avoid being used as instruments to subvert peace and stability of the nation. While its monitoring continues, the DSS will not hesitate to take decisive and necessary legal steps against this misguided element to frustrate their obnoxious intention, the statement concluded. Well, why they not tell us the name of these politicians? Because these days now, what we hear is that people are trying to truncate the democracy. They're trying to set up an interim government. That is what we are hearing all over the place. They're not giving us any name. Which politician is doing what? What exactly? They are trying to set up this one, that one protest. Can you just go straight to the point? Who are these people? I'm not going to be surprised they're going to come out and tell us that it is Obi and Dati, his vice. As I was reading the article, that is all I could hear. You get? That is all I could hear. If you know, say you don't want to see anyhow, why you they do anyhow? This Nigerian government, if you know, say you don't want to see anyhow, you don't want to make people come they harass you, you don't want to lose your respect, why you going to do anyhow? Mama will not go feel respect himself. Yes, nah. If DSS want to be taken seriously by Nigerians, they should have shown concern with the way and manner Tinubu was hastily pronounced president-elect by INEC. The DSS should have been more concerned by the way the thugs plays against voters. Exactly. But no, because they are only after their bellies, they are only the DSS for those in power. They are not the DSS for Nigerians or of Nigerians. The DSS for, for those in power and not for the whole country. Anybody that comes and serves whoever is on that seat, not Nigerians. That is just the truth. The laws are so fashioned in ways that it does not touch these people. That is why I keep saying, if we really want to start making a change in this country, then we should strip these people of their immunity. You are a governor, you are a local government chairman, you are a councillor, you are a senator, you are a president. You don't have any immunity. You mess up, they treat your mess up. Lese kese. They don't keep it for tomorrow. They don't keep it for no 1 year later or 8 years later. No. As you they mess up, you they go answer the query immediately. So, and that is the way of making the law, absolute. Absolute rule of law. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. You understand? And of course, we allow the other arms of government carry out their duties the way they're supposed to. All those people, all those arm of government, they're independent. The legislative body is independent. The judiciary arm of government is also independent. We allow them to work independently. The judiciary is not executive does not come and start interfering with the judiciary. No. He only does that whenever the judiciary, be like say they want DSS. Because each of the arm of government exists to checkmate each other's excesses and not to stop. What do we see now? The executive is sitting on the necks of both the judiciary and the legislative. Now the thing where the person where they as president want, now him go do. Now him go tell the legislative body. That is why we had a legislative body who was just like what's I go call him? He was just like a seat warmer. Anything where they bring, go sign. Anything where they bring, go sign. Then you have a judiciary who he does not know how to defend himself. The president as the executive, he carry both the judiciary and the legislative sit down on top of their head. They no fit talk. So if they only want you could take them serious, why didn't they come out and when this guy came out and make noise about how he will deal with Lagosians and how he's going to, if you know you are somebody who lives in Lagos, you want to, where we are there when MC Oluwoma and co we are coming out to threaten people in Lagos, and when we are there when Rivers State governor was doing anyhow he like, they did not come outside then to say this thing you're doing is not wrong, is wrong. It is when the wrongs not led to the desired result, they are coming to defend it. They're not serious. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.